Be sure to place your feet in the right place, then stand firm. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. We seek the fire of the spark that is already within us. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. Man is no longer an artist. He has become a work of art. Because you can only die once, but you can suffer forever. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. I had to philosophize, otherwise I could not live in this world. Celebrate true friends. They are a part of you that always sparkles. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. The surest way to make your dreams come true is to live them. If you are willing to go out on a limb, the tree of life holds endless possibilities. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. Opening up to the wrong person is like putting ammo in their hands. We never live. We are always in the expectation of living. Agitate him and ascertain the pattern of his movement. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. I ought to go upright and vital and speak the rude truth in all ways. We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. Death is so terribly final, while life is full of possibilities. A traitor's just a patriot on the wrong side of winning. It's faith in something and enthusiasm for something that makes a life worth living. If you want to see a rainbow, you have to learn to see the rain. Do no harm and leave the world a better place than you found it. There is no truth, Stephanie said mistressly, only perspectives. I speak gibberish to the civilized world, and it replies in kind. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. But man's duty is to try and endeavor. Success depends upon chance and environments. Vulnerability is the least celebrated emotion in our society. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. Creativity is intelligence having fun. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. I cannot trust a man to control others who cannot control himself. Go into emptiness, strike voids, bypass what he defends, hit him where he does not expect you. In conflict, straightforward actions generally lead to engagement. Surprising actions generally lead to victory. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. Knowledge is merely brilliance in organization of ideas and not wisdom. The truly wise person goes beyond knowledge. Great men are like eagles and build their nest on some lofty solitude. If at first you don't succeed, remove all evidence you ever tried. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same. If you want to lead them, you must place yourself behind them. Speak to me. I will spend my lifetime trying to understand you. Conformity teaches us the value of our precious worth. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. The world changes. We do not. Therein lies the irony that kills us. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. I should have based my judgment upon deeds and not words. If you are strong, appear weak, but if you are weak, appear strong. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist, and right. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. Do not look for healing at the feet of those who broke you. It shocks me how I wish for what is lost and cannot come back. Only courageous hearts can endure the bitterness of truth. Never feel guilty or ashamed for the mistakes of others. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. All men know the use of the useful, but nobody knows the use of the useless. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. We humans are more concerned with having than with being. I can't go into detail, but it's why I went to the special meeting at the Pentagon. You must let suffering speak if you want to hear the truth. I is for integrity. Be honest with yourself and others. That is all very senseless, but this senselessness has a pretty mouth, and it smiles. Dining with the king, your attire, attitude, and mentality must change. Success, for most people, requires unlearning as much as learning. That knowledge, which stops at what it does not know, is the highest knowledge. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. Now I know what success is, living your truth, sharing it. Recognizing power in another does not diminish your own. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. I don't think you should wait. I think you should speak now. A tiny change today brings a dramatically different tomorrow. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. If you are not having fun, you are doing something wrong. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. So the important thing in a military operation is victory, not persistence. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of the unlived life. Winning isn't enough. The acme of all skill is to defeat your enemy before taking the field. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done.